And I'm going to dumb down literally every single thing I did in order to get myself from this skinny little fucker to this person right here. Let me start by sharing an experience with you. When I first moved to America for university, I breezed through all my classes I took. May that be in chemistry, may that be in physics. I recently graduated college and I graduated with a very good GPA. And that is one of the gifts you have if you have studied in a stricter education system. So I come from India. Indian education system is much tougher than the American education system. So naturally, like, we're way more well versed with the sciences, the maths, everything. Since I got through it with ease, there were now really just two ways I could have gone. I could have either remained that same skinny, musty Indian nerd kid and made that my fucking identity for the entirety of the 4 years, or I could have diverted my attention into things I wasn't very proficient in, into building myself up in the most non-academic way possible. Because once you achieve one of these avenues, why the fuck would I just keep going at it and not look at the other things? One thing that keeps coming up again and again is how being a dude is not just a one-shot thing. Like, you can't just be good at one thing. You have to be good at a variety of things, right? That's the decision I tried to make, which is why, like, you're watching me right now. I was still extremely fucking skinny. I suffered with a porn and masturbation problem. I struggled with effective communication. I struggled with attracting women. Bro, I would literally, like, this is back in 2021. I would literally, like, make a Tinder account, and the only people who would swipe right on me, bro, were obese ass women, bro. Like, people I would not swipe right on. That shit literally killed the fuck out of my self-image. I just knew I could not live life like that, and I knew I had to make a change about it. So physical fitness is where everything really started for me. And I'm gonna make this video from the perspective of a skinny guy, because in 2021, that's exactly how I was. I guess, like, I'm gonna take you through my journey of things you can start doing right now in order to make that fucking change, okay? Because at the end of the day, you don't need to be watching a video about, because watching this video is not gonna make you bulkier. Doing the action steps that are highlighted is gonna. So, and that's the main point of my videos, which is why, like, I try to keep it as natural, as unedited as possible. And obviously, if you want more personalized guidance, you might want to check the first link in the description. It's a link to my online community where I personally teach young guys how to, like, develop themselves physically and how it transcends into their mental image as well, because I feel like the interplay of the two is extremely important. You can't just be a jacked idiot and nothing. You know what I mean? The future literally belongs to jacked nerds. I'm sure you've heard this saying, like, somewhere around the internet, but I'm telling you right now, the future belongs to jacked nerds. Someone who's intelligent in the head, has control over his brain and what he focuses on and what he wants to achieve, as well as someone who is in very decent shape. You know what I mean? And the two are synchronous. They have to remain in constant flow. And I'm going to dumb down literally every single thing I did in order to get myself from this skinny little fucker to this person right here. All right, so let's start with a quick little exercise before we, like, dive into anything deep. We first need to evaluate where we're beginning. A lot of people struggle to be very real with who they really are. In order to see any true progress, you kind of need to accept the fact that you're at set level and you're trying to achieve Y level. You know what I mean? When you put directions into Google Maps for wherever you're going, you don't just put the end destination. You also your phone also tracks exactly where you're starting from. That's where you get the fastest route possible. So, self-evaluation. Now, I want you to ask these questions to yourself, and, like, feel free to run through this exercise with me. You need to ask yourself, who is, in my case, Shubhankar Darbari? At this time, and this is from 2021 perspective, Shubhankar Darbari is relatively smart. We'll say intelligent. We'll say he is well-traveled. Nothing more positive comes to mind. We can say he's determined towards his goals, because if you're, like, excelling in school and stuff, like, you have to have had some level of discipline instilled into you. And after this, we're gonna highlight the bad parts. Skinny as fuck, right? Suffers with the problem of touching himself. Cannot attract women if his life depended on it, which is probably because of all these above factors as we highlighted. I am a firm believer that a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. And in order to, like, really create the best conditions for your brain to operate, for your mental to kind of shine through, you kind of need to first make sure that you're taking care of your own body, because that's the one vessel you're stuck with for the rest of your life. Now, where am I trying to go with this? Shubhankar Darbari is jacked. Shubhankar Darbari attracts a lot of women. Shubhankar Darbari is still determined. He is still intelligent. Does not suffer with porn and masturbation anymore. Very clean foods. Has discipline. over his hunger, does not let hunger influence the way your day goes. Naturally confident, well spoken. This is who we are. This is who we're trying to be. Now, I do not want you to obsess over these goals whatsoever. If you keep thinking 24/7 about jacked, attracts lots of women, very clean, disciplined, confident, well spoken, jacked, this, that, bro, you're gonna fucking self implode, bro. You're gonna fucking implode with all these goals overwhelming the fuck out of you. You do not need to obsess over these goals. You need to chase. You need to chase the type of person who already has achieved these goals. You need to see what this person, what this new person does every single day in order to be at a state where he has all of this. What makes him different, you know? You don't need to obsess over the goals. You kind of need to see what the person who has achieved all those goals, the person who is jacked, the person who is intelligent, the person who does not suffer from fucking fapping, the person who does eat very clean, the person who is naturally confident, what the fuck does he do? And I want to remind you guys of one thing. You're not the highest version of yourself. You're only the lowest version that you can accept. Okay? So the guy who has all of these, he's not put all these goals at a pedestal. You do not want to put all these goals onto a pedestal. You want to sort of make this a fucking standard. Okay? You want to make this a fucking standard because let's say you are currently on level 0, okay? If level 0 is your standard, no matter how high you fucking climb, you're always gonna fucking fall down to your standards, okay? You're always gonna fall down to your standards because that's what you've accepted for yourself. You've accepted the mentality of a person who is on level 0. Whereas, if you make this the fucking standard, now you can climb higher and higher and higher because you can add shit like become financially free, have geographic freedom to these things. And now, when you fall down, you have a set standard. Let's say, because you're never gonna be the best version of yourself 24 hours a fucking day. You're gonna fall down, bro. You're gonna fucking fall down. And that's me being real with you. I'm not gonna fucking say that, oh yeah, like self-improvement will make you the best version of yourself 24/7. No, you're gonna fuck up. Okay? That's the human experience. You are gonna fuck up. Okay? Now it's how much you fuck up and where you fall. Because if you fuck up and you go back down to level 0, you're gonna fucking kill yourself, bro. Because you've set the standard so fucking low that now whatever you've achieved, you're just going to throw it all away, you know? And I've had personal experiences with this, so I understand the importance of how important it is. I understand the importance of setting your standards at a respectable level where you can accept for yourself, okay? Now, what does the person who has already achieved these goals do? This guy, since you're probably going from skinny to jacked, he probably eats in a calorie surplus, does not consume bullshit carbs like your table sugar, high fructose corn syrup. He probably has a diet rich in animal-based food. Probably consumes a lot of meat, eggs, dairy, diet rich in animal-based food. And by the way, you can be a vegetarian and still consume animal-based food. Milk, yogurt, eggs, they're all examples of animal-based foods. Most importantly, he probably fucking works out a lot. Right? Works out almost every day. Probably has a good strength and resistance training split, as well as good focus on cardiovascular health to focus on his recovery. He probably practices a lot of gratitude. May that be via gratitude journaling, or maybe via in real life, like giving gratitude to other people, being grateful, praying to God, etc. So many different options he can do. He probably eats a lot of foods that boosts his natural testosterone. So he probably has very, very high natural testosterone because he has all his drive, right? And in order to have that sort of drive, you need to eat a diet and fuel your body with stuff that will help you produce that testosterone. So he probably eats a lot of eggs, a lot of raw honey. The main fats he probably consumes are, I guess, animal-based fats. And let's see, he probably has an extremely good mental diet as well. What the fuck's a mental diet? For most of y'all, you're spending your day watching fucking TikTok, reels, doom scrolling, addicted to shit, looking for that dopamine hit, right? And that probably happens. That mainly fucking happens because you've got shit mental health, right? And the mental diet is really just things that you consume via your brain, okay? You are not just a product of your diet, which is your food diet, but you're also a product of your mental diet. The thoughts you're consuming, the ideas you're consuming. If the main ideas you're consuming throughout the day is some chick shaking her ass on fucking TikTok, I'm so sorry to tell you, but you've got fucking shit mental health, bro. Like, your mental diet is absolutely horrendous. And this guy, this fucker, you know, who we're trying to be like, is not doing all that shit, okay? And I promise you that if you follow the steps outlined in this, dumbed down autistic level diet, autistic level, guide, you will come out on top with better mental health. So in the last few weeks, what I learned was I cannot accept myself not going to the gym every single day. I need to fucking go to the gym every single day. Now, there might be days where like I might take a fucking rest day, or like too many things are coming up and I'm kind of forced to take a rest day. I will try my best to make sure that I at least get some sort of like physical activity done. May that be walking on the fucking treadmill. I would make sure that I do something, okay? I do something every single day in the gym, okay? That has become a non-negotiable for me. And the habit sort of started when back in 2021 when I started hitting the gym and everything. The mistake I made was I obsessed too much over the goal. Okay, I obsessed too much over the goal of like being this guy, like jacked and like fucking like hot as fuck, like jaw and everything. That's low-key what I obsessed over. That's me just being honest. Like I did obsess over that shit a lot. I liked the idea of having those things more than working fucking hard to achieve those things for myself. And it's kind of like the self-improvement trap. When you consume content where it's like self-help content, like this type of content, right? Most people, they fall into the cycle of feeling good about watching these types of videos just because they find it relatable, and it's almost like they've replaced the bullshit content for informational content, but their brain kind of still perceives it as entertainment because they're trying to be this set person, right? They're trying to achieve this set goal. They still get that same level of dopamine hit because they just obsess over the fucking goal again and again and again. It's like me obsessing over like a monetary goal, you know? Let's say I want to make $1 million a year. That's what, $100,000 a month, right? That's like me constantly fucking watching videos of like, how do I hit $100,000 a month? Oh, this is the guide to $100,000 a month, $100,000 a month. What's the lifestyle at $100,000 a month? What can you buy at $100,000 a month? That's me obsessing over the goal, okay? Instead, if you obsess more about the process, about the fucking, like, let's say some person has achieved it, right? You kind of need to like come in with this with a lot of humility. Someone has already achieved the goal you're trying to make. You just need to mimic the steps that got him there. He did not probably waste hella fucking time watching YouTube videos. He probably got his ass in the gym. When I was fat, I did not obsess watching YouTube videos about like male models and shit, okay? I did shit. I fucking went outside, I worked out, and I ate healthy. That's what I did. When I like wanted to stop myself from having this porn masturbation addiction, I did not get into the self fucking like no-fab side of YouTube and Reddit and just like obsess over that idea and like semen retention this, and I put systems in place in order to like prevent myself from like doing those things. Simple as that. And you kind of obsess over the process more. Like obsess over the process, don't obsess over the fucking goal, okay? And you need to make this stuff like a standard, okay? You can't like fucking put it on a pedestal. You need to make it a standard for yourself, okay? And best thing is, bro, write this shit down. I always write this type of stuff down in my iPhone notes or something. Write this fucking shit down where you're literally saying like, this is a standard for me. For Shubhankar Darbari, this is a standard, okay? For you, whoever you are watching this video, this is a standard. Write that shit. Put it into fucking words, bro. I cannot accept myself not taking control over my vices, okay? I know for a fact, like, these are my vices. Like, I have said vices. I'll probably discuss it in a later video when I've overcome them. And the reason why I keep repeating that do not fucking set these things on a pedestal. Do not fucking view these things as, oh, this is my goal. This is my goal. Like, always my goal, my goal, my goal. You know what I mean? Because the day your mental health goes to fucking shit, bro, which is a day that will occur, you're not gonna feel good every fucking day. So the day your mental health goes to shit, all these things that you're set on a pedestal now, you're gonna fucking go into a mode of self-sabotage and destroy all of them. You're gonna destroy things that you view as a goal, okay? That's why you don't want to view these traits, behaviors, habits as goals or obsess over them like so much that you like put them on the pedestal. You need to set that as a standard for yourself, okay? I really hope you understand the difference I'm trying to make. So what are the baseline autistic dumb the fuck down steps that you can start doing right now? Start number 1 with cleaning your fucking diet. A healthy mind only resides in a healthy body. 2 weeks ago, I would say, I went completely animal based. All I eat throughout the day is animal products: chicken, fish, eggs, meats, different types of meats, red meats. I removed all the bullshit carbohydrates. If I want carbs, I would try my best to get it from fruits or raw honey. Go completely animal based. I promise you, it will literally change your entire life. It optimizes you for both great mental health as well as like great physical functionality. I never ever felt more energetic than on animal based. Even though I'm in a calorie deficit, I'm doing like a transformation thing on Instagram, and I like show my progress over the weeks. You can see me losing weight on there every fucking day. And I do not feel like, oh yeah, I'm crashing, bro. Oh my God, so tired, this, that. Fuck no, bro. I am so fucking energetic. You know, so fucking energetic on the side, and I would really fucking recommend the fuck out of this. Anyone who fucking says, and I know for a fact, the Indian influencer scene, there's a lot of fucking growth of like plant-based athletes and plant-based this and vegetarianism. Be vegetarian, bro. Don't be a degenerate. You know what I mean? People when they see vegetarian, they like go for everything vegan. Oh my god, avocados and this and that. They forget the fucking eggs. They forget the Greek yogurts. They forget the milk. Stick to your animal-based diet, okay? Try to get your protein as much as you can, whatever you need. 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, right? That's how much you fucking need. And you would know that if you've done your research. Get it from fucking animal sources. Don't get it from fucking plants and shit. Don't get it from fucking synthetically manufactured fucking, what is it, Beyond Burger or whatever soy shit. You know, get it from fucking animals. That's the most bioavailable form of protein available to us. Like, number 2, bro. Start with a resistance training workout. Now, you can do calisthenics. I personally started with weightlifting because I was super fucking obese. There's no fucking way I was getting a pull-up with 260 pounds of fat hanging from my frame. So I did weights and what's it called? Now I'm on like I do like mix of both stuff. I do like calisthenics as well as I do like a little bit like most primarily weightlifting, but I also do calisthenics. Major split for now is like I do a push-pull leg split and just keep. And with legs, I do neck. And I fucking promise you, bro, start fucking training neck. It will literally fucking change your life. That's literally one of the most highly attractive features on a guy. What I like to do is like I take a dumbbell and I lie like further down on the bench. I'll pull up a video over like on my thing and I do like these neck curls, right? And so it like builds like the girth of the neck. And that's pretty much where you can start. Okay? You do not need to overcomplicate it just because you want to feel smart about yourself or just because you want to feel like you're embarking on like an insane fucking journey. Very, very fucking simple, bro. Very, very fucking simple. Get your life in fucking order. And obviously, if you need some more guidance and you need to really optimize every single thing and reach progress as fast as possible, I run a free community for men on Skool.com, and the links, it's the first link in the bio. And if you need some more guidance, I would love to help you out over there. Join it while it's free. And as always, remember, success lies at the limits end, guys. Thank you.